Hello. Yes, good afternoon, everybody. So today's I want to make like a brief analysis of certain symbols that looks really interesting for me for the day. So the first one I want us to look at is I want us to look at a brief analysis on gold, and then we're going to move from gold up to maybe we look at Euro USD. I will also look at GBP USD. Then we'll also look at USD JPY and any other symbol which times allows us to look at. So the first thing, this is the chart on my screen now. This is gold, and you already have my lines here because this is how I intend to explain it. We do have an active uptrend from this point. The price shifted after opening here. There's this big move down. It continued up, it came up, it came up to this point. It continued even higher. It came down, up, it came down, up, it came down, and then up. Somehow it is being held within some shape. So the fact that the price closed above the upper trend line is actually a very good sign that somehow this shape has been broken. So we do expect a continuation much higher. Expect price to hit this resistance, where if it does break beyond 1973.26, we do expect a continuation much higher up to 2005.87. So should the price break beyond this level, then that will mean we are now continuing to the upper side up to the resistance which you're having, this one, 2063.10. So technically that's what we expect to be happening on this chart. We do expect a break above, a retracement, a continuation upwards, a break above this level, a retracement, and then a continuation to the upper side up to 2063.10. On the lower side, we do have a support here, and then you also have another support here. During this session, wait for price around 1973.26. Also wait for price around 2005.87. Also wait for price around 2063.10. You can also wait for price here 1911.93 or 1862.05. I do hope that makes some sense. I do hope that makes some good sense, whatever I've said, that those are the levels where I'm waiting for price around. The next chart I want us to look at, which looks interesting for me, I want us to look at GBP USD first of all. So GBP USD on my screen already. If you check 4 hours, I mean monthly, this is what is currently happening. So I'm looking at it from the monthly point of view because it looks really interesting on the monthly. Remember, we are just 15 days into the month, and this is the previous month's candle. The price so far has done way much more than whatever it did last month. So should the price close below the low of the previous month's candle, then that will be a good sign that we may see a continuation to the lower side, most probably up to this level here. On the upper side, we do have this level. So we had a resistance here, we had a resistance there, we had a resistance there, we had a resistance there, and then we have a support here. We also have a support here, which means should the price come back up to this point, then this will be the ideal place to look for a buy from. So technically we do expect a continuation downwards up to this point, and then a bounce from this point to the upper side. So as it is now, looks like the price is retracing to the upper side, which is true. The price may be heading upwards, but overall we are still bearish. We do expect price to continue much lower. If you check the daily chart on this side, you can see that whatever I'm saying, we had a sell from this point here, which was a good sell. Somehow the price is pulling back up. If the price is indeed to continue up, then this is the correct place to look for a sell from. This will be the ideal place where we want to look for a sell from. We have 13 1.30493, 1.30250. If the price comes up to this level, then this will be an ideal place where we want to pick a sell from. We have that. This massive break. This is the first pullback. This is the next pullback. If price is to pull back up, then this should be the correct place where it sells off from. I hope you understand what I'm saying, that if the price is to pull back upwards, then this should be the correct place where we want to pick a sell from. Yeah, so we're going to look at the next last chart for the day, another chart of interest. We have USDJPY. So first things first, you look at the previous day's candle. This was a massive sell candle. Then today's candle actually gapped lower than the closing price of the previous candle. So we draw our trend line. We have a trend line here, a very good trend line, and then on the lower side we do have a support here. We also have a support here. So we have a resistance at this point, we have a resistance at this point, and then we have a resistance at this point, and then we also have just a second, we have a resistance here, and we have a support on the lower side. We still have a support here. We had a support at this point. So as it is now, we actually expect price to continue down up to 105.31517. So the price needs to continue down, break below this line, then continue downwards up to 697. I hope that makes sense. That is why we expect price to go up to. We do expect it to continue lower up to this level, 104.697. If it goes below this level, then expect it to continue even much lower. So that should be the end of today's session. We're going to meet again tomorrow at the same time. So thank you. See you.